Good afternoon, everyone. This is the Global Cooling Rundown for the week of July 31st to August 7th, 2017. Headline reads, Taiwan and China to face more flooding as tropical storm Haitang follows Typhoon Nesat. The double threat. So my question was, when was the last time that two typhoons passed over Taiwan in 2 days? The answer, 1967. So thinking about time repeating in cycles as well as climate, so could we expect the same saturation of Japan that happened in the 1960s with massive floods and rain? How about the coldest Siberia on record, Chicago blizzard? And can we match up smaller cycles to larger cycles over time? We know when there was droughts during the grand solar minimums across Asia. We've seen when temperature drops, emperors and dynasties collapse. And of all the effects of the sun, this Earth spot connection that occurred just as the typhoon rolled over Taiwan, earthquake. This is a good way for you to back check on the USGS to see how many they've deleted off their records, because these are all the ones off the Taiwan Geological Service. And if you're looking for more information on the grand solar minimum, episode number 27 of Mini Ice Age Conversations, inventor Lee Wheelbarger and myself discuss what life will be like as the weather intensifies and food shortages sweep the planet during the grand solar minimum. Case in point, rare winter-like storm, July, Washington, D.C. It's more like a spinning nor'easter, jet streak, atmospheric compression. Second year in a row of Greenland record cold and unusual extreme snowfalls. July heat, what's that? No 90-degree days, South Bend, Indiana. U.S. weather stations down on the 100-degree mark. And looking at other places across the globe, Australia, in the beginning of July, all-time record cold. Solar hot water panels froze, expanded, and broke. Infrastructure damage to over 200,000 units. Record snowfall in Finland, July. And we look at the Arctic August 1st, that does not look like it's melting to me. And join me for episode number 29 of Mini Ice Age Conversations, where Bob Kudla and I discuss these crop losses that are occurring globally, as well as where the first economic contractions are going to appear in our global economy based on higher food prices. Earth is heading into a grand solar minimum. The next piece of the puzzle we need to look at are the primer fields on the sun. Solar winds are diminishing. And as the field current entering our sun diminishes, there has to be an equalization, as there would be in a capacitor. Solar winds are diminishing, so we are absolutely looking for large CMEs or EMPs coming off the sun. Will it be a small series, or will it continue as such for equalization? The first of such events has already occurred. This massive CME, if it had been facing the Earth, we would no longer have power on one side of the planet. This same set of sunspots is rolling back on the Earth-facing side again. And since we're so steeply entering this grand solar minimum and so quickly, with the change in magnetic field strength around our sun and the Earth and the rest of the solar system, we should start to see anomalies, electrical phenomenon. So far we've seen Steve, a new type of electrical arc in the sky. These red sprites over Austria looking exactly like the Thunderbolts project had predicted. Seeing again ancient iconography. We start to see the same things matching from Greek coins appearing in our skies as we speak. And now we have blue sprites. Do you ever get the feeling that the foods you're buying are just more expensive and there's even less in the package? It's called shrinkflation. Currently, just in the UK, there were 2,500 products that shrunk in the last 5 years. The reduced size of the package is actually startling. It applies to paper towels, orange juice, any kind of factory processed foods, and it's just a way for them to mask rising food prices. Oats up in the last 3 months, rice up in the last 3 months, a host of others which we'll look at, as well as ethanol futures and heating oil. This only means one thing: you're going to pay more for energy and food, starting right now. Almost 2 years to the day, I did a video about hail-damaged aircraft and emergency landings. And in that video, I said the hail was going to get more intense and start to look for more damage on the aircraft. And here we are. I'll put a side-by-side comparison. The left side are the 2 out of 25 instances that happened in 2015. Here we go with just last week's. 2 aircraft brought down during these storms over Istanbul, approximate size of the hail, and giving props to the pilots, they absolutely landed this aircraft with 0 visibility. The nose cone was damaged with no radar as well. They flew this in no instrumentation. And please join me for episode number 30 of Mini Ice Age Conversations with Kirk Winter from 46 Degrees North YouTube channel, where we discuss the grand solar minimum conditions occurring in Canada right now.